Hi, today is Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. So it's not even 7 o'clock in the morning yet. It turned out to be a snow day, so I might as well, since I'm up, might as well just do this reading and then kind of just get back to something else. Anyways, so before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story, love. I don't know why it always comes out that way. Alright. I have a good feeling about this reading. You know what I also realized? I realized that demons are just bullies trying to get what they want to get. So you just gotta treat them as such, like they're bullies, right? So, anyways, let me pull cards. Let's see what happens. I'm hearing a train in the distance. I feel like that was like a really weak shuffle. My gosh. I'm also trying not to make too much noise. But whatever. I'll shuffle what I can. An overlooked suspect. Huh. Alright, let me get two. I mean, I feel like collective, you're gonna have to like, I'm hearing enough is enough. Like, you cannot ignore what it is that you truly want, what it is that you really want any longer. Or you're getting to that point where it's like, I can't take it anymore. Not that dramatic, but that's like your heart screaming like, we want what we want now. All right. But like in a way where it's like, it's just in a way where it's like you can't ignore like the universe anymore, right? Your heart already wants something, you know it, but you're just like, not right now, not right now, not right now, not right now. And your heart's like been calling out for so long, so loud. And the universe is like, okay, well, here it is. So the universe and your heart are aligned. It's just, you know, it's whatever this is, it cannot be ignored anymore. It says heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. This could be, for some of you, this could be a individual, or this is an individual. Oh my gosh, I can't even. This could either be you wanting an individual, or this is an individual wanting you, a person wanting you. All right. Now this is a man in this card, so you could be a divine masculine. You could be a divine masculine, and you want what you want, which is your divine feminine. We got carried away, and there's two people in this card, and they're embraced. Oh, that word again, embraced. That's like the third time I've heard it within the past 2 days. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. So that's what it is. Heart's desire carried away. Somebody wants you. It's like, I want my baby. I want my woman. I want my man. They want you, or you want your person. And I feel like, so let's say you're a divine masculine, right? And you're going after your divine feminine. I feel like she might be like caught off guard by it. She might be like, where is this coming from? This was unexpected. Okay? Honestly, I feel like this is a man chasing a woman, or like going after a woman, or like getting in his chariot and riding towards a woman. I feel like this is that. Because he can't take it anymore. Alright? Now, divine feminine, if you're watching this, I feel like, even though this may be unexpected for you, but this is, there's a mutual something there. Okay? As unexpected as it may be, there's it's mutual, I guess. Because these two people are like, yes. They're embraced as if they haven't seen each other. It's like, it's kind of giving me like this man went off to war or something, right? And that's why I feel like, that's why I was getting like a lot of old numbers, like 1940s and between like the 1800s and the early 1900s up until like the 1960s. It's like this man went off to war or something, and he's coming back home, and she's like, oh, Jebediah, you've returned my love. I don't know why I'm saying Jebediah, but that's just the name, right? Because it just feels dramatic. But yeah, this man's like, Lucio, I'm coming home for you. Okay, so those are just names. All right, so those could be your names or whatever, but it's just for the plot, really. Yeah, so there's this man, basically there's this man, okay, that can't take it anymore, and he's hopping in his chariot, and he's riding towards this woman that he wants. And he can't ignore it anymore. He can't pretend it doesn't exist. He can't pretend it's not there. It's there. It's like this man is waiting for the moment to like be able to like literally sweep her off her feet, and like, you know, like those dramatic hugs that you see on TVs and movies and you read in books where like they're running towards each other, and then like the woman jumps into the man's arms and like he's spinning her around. It's like that. Literally what this card is. It's that. Alright? It's that. This is what he wants. Like, he just wants to spin his lady around. And I'm laughing because you can take that in more than one ways. Alright? On the body of the... on the body. Oh my gosh. On the bottom of the deck it says steady progress. Patience is your ally. Celebrate each step forward no matter the size. So, I feel like this man has been waiting a long time. I'm getting really hot. Oof. Whew, I'm getting hot. And it's a snow day. I left the thing open because I have, you know, I'm getting hot. This is a little too steamy right now, and I'm not feeling that this early in the morning. So yeah, this man has been waiting a long time. Steady progress. Patience is your ally. Celebrate each step forward, no matter the size. So I feel like while this man has been waiting for you, I feel like you've both been accomplishing things in your own. There's a card peeking out. Planning phase. See, it says planning phase. There's I feel like you've been doing your own thing, Divine Feminine, and this man has been doing what he needs to do, which is good, right? Because I'm kind of getting the feeling like you can't show up empty-handed. That's what I'm getting. This man is not going to show up empty-handed. This could be like a gift. This could be like a proposal. This could be like an offer or something like that. But this man is not going to show up empty-handed. This man is going to show up, but they're going to propose something or give you something to make it worth your while. Planning phase. Take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. That's what this man is doing. This man knows that he cannot just show up empty-handed. He cannot just show up and be like, okay, cool, we're a thing now, right? No, it can't. It's not. Or we're in business now, right? It's not like that. This man knows that it's gonna be, you're a Divine Feminine, right? A whole Empress. You can't just, what are you bringing to the table? Because, right? You so this man is planning something. I'm getting like meticulously so. They're planning something to bring something to you, give you an offer. And this is something that they can't ignore within themselves anymore. This is something that they are like, it's so dramatic, dying and wishing to do. There's a card that's peeking out. Spiritual retreat. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. So there could have been a separation between the two of you. There could have been a separation. Like, you know how I said, like, it's like this man went off to war or something, right? So while he went off to war, he's over there fighting battles and demons and this and that. And you could have been doing your own thing, healing, learning, you know, doing your own spiritual whatever, okay? And now there's a moment that's coming up. All right, there's a moment that's coming up where these two people are going to physically reconnect, right? And I feel like, what is it, like in war, they're gone for like a certain amount of years, right? And they always come back or reconnect, like, you know, you've seen the maturity, the aging, the wisdom, you know, like I know you've seen some things and I know you've been through some things, and we've both, you know, had our own little war, little battles, whatever, blah, 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 blah. So it's kind of like this separation was needed. All right. This connection is meant to happen, but the separation was needed. It was necessary for this connection to be solidified in some way. All right. So that's that. It's kind of like, yeah, you guys are meant to be together, but you guys aren't really ready to be together. You guys are meant to be together, but not ready. You guys still need to be a little bit more seasoned. You guys need to be a little bit more wise, a little bit more experienced, a little bit more before you can really, you know, accomplish what it is that you can accomplish together. Before you can create what it is that you can create together. Before you can grow what it is you can grow together. All right? You still need to learn a little bit of this, and she needs to learn a little bit of that. All right? And when you come together, it's like something, it's like, I'm getting like waves crashing together. All right? Like a wave over here and like a wave over here. And it's just crashing together. All right? I want to get more cards, but I don't want to make this reading too long. So, I think I'm just going to go into tarot. I also feel like that's very lazy, lazy of me to do. But I also feel like I want to keep this reading suspenseful. Like, I don't want to know too much about this reading, you know? So, for some reason, I feel like the less I know about this particular reading, the better it is. I don't know if it's because of cross watchers or I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I shouldn't delve too deep into this reading. Not right now, at least. Yeah, I just I feel like I feel like I don't want to know too much right now about this reading. Not right now. So I'm just gonna pull a couple tarot cards and then I'll close the reading. I just heard you cannot want to know, but you're gonna know. So anyways, if you haven't seen The Promised Land on YouTube, it is hilarious. And they just got greenlit for season 2, which I'm super excited about because the last episode of season 1, it's only 6 episodes, ended on a beautiful cliffhanger, but also like really funny. Spoiler alert, the last episode was beautiful. Like the last parts of the episode was beautiful. Like it legit made me cry. Yes, I did. Because that's how beautiful it was. So, but it was also like funny too. Because never mind. But it's good, Alright, what else? I'll get what I get. Why do I keep hearing that song? It's that stupid song. Old Town Road by Lil Nas. Is that his name? Lil Nas? And Billy Ray Cyrus. I'm gonna take my Old Town Road. I wanna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Blah blah blah. I got horses in the back. Horse tack is attached. Hat is matte black. This is such a stupid song. You know what? I'm getting there's something very I feel there's something very arrogant about this masculine. Very arrogant, very cocky. That's kind of like, but it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like, in a way, this is gonna sound weird, right? In a way, they have the authority to be that way because of how confident they are, how headstrong they are when it comes to what they want. Very, I'm gonna get what I want kind of energy, right? So it may seem like they're very cocky and arrogant, especially to people who are unsure, unconfident, unknowing to who they are and what they want. It may seem that way, right? But I still think there's still something very arrogant and cocky about this individual. All right. This could be like a fire sign. Fire signs are very, like, they can come off as like very arrogant, right? Like very full of themselves. Okay. This is someone who, like, I don't know, they say certain things and you just want to be like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like that. Like, okay, whatever. You just want to roll your eyes like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, it's harmless, right? It's not like their cockiness isn't like demeaning, right? It's not like, yeah, I'm better than you. It's just like, yeah, I'm they think very highly of themselves, right? They have a good a really, really, really good sense of self-esteem. Right? To the point where it's just like, okay, now you're doing a little too much. But it's just, they really, fire signs really, when a fire sign loves themselves, you can tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. And I love that about them, like, because it's very amusing to me, but at the same time, it's just like, but I sometimes admire that. I do, right? Because people should carry themselves like they're the best thing that's ever happened since sliced bread, right? But at the same time, you're just like, okay, right? So it's a both, but that's what I'm getting from this individual. All right, so they don't have to be a fire sign. That could just be how they carry themselves. All right. I'm getting rejection is God's protection. So if you've been getting rejected, man, if you've been getting rejected a lot lately, there's a reason why. Because God's like, no, that's not your person. No, that's not your person. No, that's not your person. This cocky, arrogant individual who has an inflated sense of self-esteem is your individual. That's what it sounds like. But, you know, there's obviously more to the reason why that person would be your person, right? That individual would be your person. There's got to be more, right? And you probably wouldn't even think it because, like, that person who's got a really high self-esteem is my person, really? God, really? Because, like, yeah. You'll be good together, trust me. Right? That's why I feel like this divine feminine is not expecting this. Are you sure we're supposed to? Are you sure? I was like, yeah, trust me, I designed it this way. Don't question it. Just go with the flow, right? Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Just go with it. It's okay. Just go with it. So, you know. All right. I'm gonna finally get some cards out. I'm stalling, to be honest with you, because I really don't want to. I don't want to know more. But it's like, even if you don't want to know, you're gonna know. So let me just get this over with before I give myself a headache. I'm also hearing you can't force these things, right? Just like you can't force something to go your way, you can't force something to not happen. This is going to happen. You cannot force it to not happen. No matter how much you don't want it to happen, it's going to happen. So. We got the Four of Wands in reverse that came out. There's a lot of tension between these two people. These people could also be experiencing their own tensions in their own lives. Oh no. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of tension between these two people. We got the Three of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. But I feel like these two people, they're going to be able to... You know how I just, like, made that joke, like... So, let me put it this way. The best way I can put it would be, like... This man has a farm. Okay, and this is what I'm getting with the Four of Wands reverse, with this tension, with the Three of Swords reverse. Recovery, release. Put it like this. There's been distance, blah, 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 coming back from the war. What happens when these two, this husband and wife, finally reconnect? So this man has a farm, okay? And on that farm, this man has a horse. And that horse is the best horse that this woman has ever rode. Okay? So, with the Four of Wands reverse, that tension is going to... the tension between the two of them is going to go away. Alright? It's going to be released. Again and again and again and again. I'm here making babies. Making babies. Like, Jesus. This is like a very... This is a naughty reading. My goodness. It's too early for this. It's not even 7 a.m. yet. This is why I don't like doing early morning readings and late at night readings. Okay? King of Cups reverse. Okay, so there's a King of Cups reverse. I don't think these two are the same men. I don't. I think this King of Cups reverse is a different man. And I feel like when he sees this woman embraced, being embraced or in another man's embrace, he's gonna really feel some type of way. Yeah. I feel like this man is looking at this woman, but he can't see her face because she's not looking at this King of Cups reverse. She's not paying attention to him. She's not looking his way. It's making him feel some type of way. Because in his mind, he's like, well, who the heck is she talking to? Who the heck is she looking at? Where is she? Why is she not looking my way? And it's making him feel some type of way. It's messing with his ego. It's messing with his confidence. It's messing with his pride. It's really having an effect on his emotions. Alright? And it's going to be small at first, but eventually it's going to grow and it's going to be visible to those around him. Alright? He's already feeling an uncertainty within him, like a shift, like, you know, like he's like, wait a minute. Why aren't you looking at me? Jealous. Okay, this man is also getting jealous. Okay? This just feels like a bunch of drama now. I feel like it's just gonna be... I feel like it's gonna be a mess. I would advise you, Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, whoever is watching, don't say anything about this connection or this person to anybody. At least not for like a good... I don't know, year or 6 months to a year or some shit. I don't know. Just don't. Because people are eyeing this feminine and you've got people feeling some type of way about the way this masculine desires this feminine. Alright? it's crazy. The King of Cups reverse doesn't love this feminine. I don't think this King of Cups... I think what's going on with this King of Cups reverse, right? This King of Cups reverse could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Gemini. But the point is that this man over here... I don't know if you can see it. Let me just tilt this real quick so you can see real quick. Okay? This man over here does not love this divine feminine. Okay? I feel like the only reason why he's getting jealous is because she's not paying attention to him. She's not looking his way. She's not stroking his ego. She's not appeasing to him. That's the only reason why. It's not because he actually loves her, likes her, or has feelings for her. I think it's just what her presence would feel, like what it makes him feel, or how it makes him feel, or how it makes him look. All right. So I don't think. First of all, you don't have to divine feminine. You have no reason to care about this individual. First of all, okay. And if they feel, why would I worry about someone who doesn't even like or love me? Right? Also, this King of Cups reverse, there's something like emotionally stiff about them. Like emotionally, they're lacking something when it comes to their emotions. It could be with the Lovers reverse. It has to do with like communication. They could lack communication. So not only do they lack communication, but they don't like or love this divine feminine, but they're getting jealous because this divine feminine is not paying attention to them, not looking at them, not stroking their ego, not giving them anything of them. Okay? They're feeling some type of way. But they also want to know, like, if you're not giving me your attention, who are you giving it to? And it's like, you don't even like divine feminine, so why are you bothered? They're bothered because of the way divine feminine, like, it's like you're getting the attention of a celebrity. It's like that. You're gonna get connections, you're gonna get protection, you're divine feminine, right? So you automatically have blessings, abundance, connections, protection, blah, 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 and everything in between, right? So anybody attached to you would too experience that, right? Your light it's like you're this glowing ball of light, and anyone that's within the perimeter of your light gets to feel that warmth. This King of Cups is not feeling that warmth. So they're like, okay, well then who is? So ultimately, I really wouldn't worry about this King of Cups reverse, because not only do they not like you or love you, they don't even know how to communicate. They don't want to communicate. Just let them be. Let them be. It's not your business how they feel about you, right? Because it doesn't seem like it's anything positive, to be honest with you. All right? But the thing is that this King of Cups reverse, he's feeling very frustrated because he's looking at you and you're not looking at him. Like, who's hugging you? Who's hugging you? And he can't even see the person's face clearly. Who's hugging you? Who are you looking at? All right. Jesus. Seven of Swords reverse. Yeah, I feel like this King of Cups reverse is about to do something really, that's why I was getting this King of Cups reverse. It's like they just want your attention. They want you to be like around them so that way they can like embarrass you or like throw you under the bus, or they can just be like, well, she's the one that's always talking to me, I'm not talking to her. It's like that. They need your energy for something to make them feel good, to make them look good, your attention. They have no interest in like giving that to you. Their attention, their communication, their time, their love, their like none of that. They have no intentions of doing that. I don't think they ever did, to be honest with you. I think they just want that from you. They want that from you to like then throw that in your face or betray you with that, your light, your kindness. But now they're getting mad because it's like they can't do that. They can't betray you in a way. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I didn't want to get into this reading, because I knew that this reading was going to be more than what it was. So you got a King of Cups reverse that wants the attention of a divine feminine just so he can betray her, just so he can throw her under the bus and make her look like she's not a divine feminine. And you got this person over here that is heading towards a divine feminine and about to scoop her up, literally. Okay? And this King of Cups in reverse is feeling some type of way because if he can't get this divine feminine to look at him in time, then he can't do what he wants to do, which is betray her or throw her under the bus. He can't do that. And I feel like he thought he was able to do that. But you have this person over here that's basically on their way to scoop this divine feminine up. This King of Cups in reverse is feeling slighted. Yeah, he's feeling slighted. Like, he's like, damn, I just had it. What happened? Who got her? So I feel like that's why I said rejection is God's protection. If you felt rejected by someone recently, there's a reason why, right? Usually when you feel rejected, you just like, okay, well, it is what it is. I walk away. There's a reason why, because whoever you felt rejected from was going to betray you, was doing something very dishonest and very sneaky. We got Aquarius out here. They felt like if they betrayed you, it would help their future or help. They wanted to use your embarrassment or publicly embarrass you in front of a group of people. My hand's itchy. They wanted to do something wicked to you, but like, and then as, I don't know, like to humiliate you in front of a group of people or something. And God knew about that. So while this man was deliberately making you feel rejected, God's like, listen to that. Now walk away. And you said, oh, okay, I'll walk away. But this King of Cups reverse didn't anticipate that. They thought that their emotional games was going to be something to draw you in. But God's like, no, that's walk away now. Because they're playing a game. So, and God's like, that's just not your person. And you're like, okay, cool. Say less. And less was said. So this King of Cups over here, this King of Cups reverse over here was doing their own thing. They're playing their own game. They had their own plan in motion, and they just feel slighted because they can't carry that plan out. They can't do what they want to do with their plan, and that's not your business. That's not your problem. That has nothing to do with you. All right. So that's that, and you're over here. Oh, that's why I kept getting that. There was someone that really, really, really wants you to divulge certain information about yourself, but when it comes to your personal life or your love life, okay? This is King of Cups reverse. I'm getting the feeling that this King of Cups reverse could be like a warlock. And it's kind of like, sorry, you can't do that anymore, buddy. Alright? So I feel like this happened just as fast as it ended. So if this was something that happened, that started, and then it just stopped, God took you out of something immediately, right? Immediately, God was like, no. No, we're not doing that, right? God's like, sit here and wait because your person's on the way. Sit here and wait. It's like sit here and wait because they're about to pick you up. So just wait. Just wait. They're about to pick you up, so you're gonna have to just wait. Alright, so now this King of Cups reverse is feeling some type of way. They're feeling slighted. I'm getting the word slighted. So let me look it up. Yeah, they're not. This King of Cups is not happy because he really thought he was about to use you and your image and your kindness, whatever, to benefit their future, to influence a large group of people, to help with their image. And God's like, we're not doing that. Slighted, insult, by treating or speaking of them without proper respect or attention. So this person to feel insulted, disrespected, or unimportant because someone has treated you with indifference or shown a lack of proper attention or consideration. So this person feels like you're not giving them the attention, like they feel unimportant to you. And it's like, God's like, well, weren't you making them feel that way? So, hello? Why does it matter? You were doing the same thing. Yeah, but don't even worry about the King of Cups reverse. They're just... Alright, don't even worry about them. They are now a nobody to you. Okay? Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, or an Aquarius. They're a nobody to you. Right? They were already making you feel like you were unimportant, so now they feel I'm supposed to care because now you feel unimportant? I'm sorry, where's... right? I don't understand. It's just because they can't handle it. It's their ego. They can't handle it. Oh well. That's not your business. The Fool reverse. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I feel like somebody was hoping that you would do something reckless. What is that? A truck I'm hearing? I feel like somebody is trying to get you under the influence to do something reckless and naive. They want to prove that you do reckless, sneaky things. So I'm getting this feeling that this King of Cups reverse, I'm bringing this, you know what, let me keep this energy, because the more I talk about this King of Cups reverse, the less I talk about your divine masculine that's coming towards you. And I'd rather keep that anonymous or private, all right? And it's crazy because this King of Cups wants to know so much about this divine masculine that's heading your way. They want to know. But since they want to be so much in your energy, let's talk about the King of Cups reverse instead. Okay? This King of Cups reverse wanted to prove so bad that you do sneaky things. You're reckless. You're naive. You believe anything you hear. You're gullible. Blah, 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 blah. Right? But in order for them to prove that, they had to play games with you. Right? They were playing games with you. Trying to set you up. Trying to set the game, right? They set up the players, they set up this, they basically set up a game for you to play to make it seem like you were sneaky and reckless. So then in turn, they could be like, oh yeah, this is why you can't trust divine feminine, or oh yeah, see, this is why blah 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 blah, or this is why I wouldn't talk to divine feminine, or this is why I can't talk to divine feminine because look at the things that she does. And it's like, aren't you the one that set this up for her though? Aren't you the one that enabled this for her? Right? Aren't you the one that organized all of this for her? How is she the one? Because, you know, if she was supposed to do this organically, you wouldn't have to go out of your way to set everything up and put the pieces into play and say this and then say that and then enable this and enable that. If it was done organically, it wouldn't have to be done so sneakily, right? So this King of Cups feels slighted because it's like he was trying to set up something. He was trying to really set something up to like stop you from being able to like move forward, stop you from being able to have a new beginning. And God's like, no, we're going to get you out of that, because sit down and wait here for your divine masculine. That's not your divine masculine. That King of Cups reverse is not your divine masculine. So sit down and wait here. Okay? Just sit and wait. Don't do nothing. Don't talk to nobody. Just wait. All right. So, yeah. So, if anything, this King of Cups reverse, now they can't move because their movement depended on your stagnation. You're not stagnant. Your divine masculine is on his way. You're good. You're fine. All right. So, this King of Cups reverses a movement dependent on your stagnation. It's not happening. So now this King of Cups is reversed, as kind of like back to where he was. Being stuck and stagnant, dealing with low self-esteem, all right, non-committal, dealing with communication issues, dealing with emotional issues, whatever the case it is, whatever, who cares, right? That's their energy. They were really trying to put that shit on you. That's not your energy, okay? They can deal with that. And this King of Cups is like, oh man, I almost had him. Right? I almost had the divine feminine. I almost had her. What the heck happened? All right. So yeah, God's projection is God's protection. All right, I'll get 2, 4, 5, 2, 4. Yeah, I'll get one more, and then I think I'll close the reading. The Chariot reverse. Wow. So we have, oh, the Chariot wants to spin. I'll leave it. Another Chariot is heading on the fence. And I mentioned that this man was getting into his chariot. So I feel like the reason why this man is heading into his chariot is because he's been investigating you, divine feminine. He's been investigating you. I also feel like, you know how I talked about the separation in the beginning of the reading between you and this divine masculine? The separation, and then within that, it's like you guys are meant to be together, but not right now, right? You still got a little bit more seasoning to do. You still got a little bit more cooking to do, maturing, fighting this, fighting demons, healing that, right? The Chariot on the fence also represents finding control. So this divine masculine has been working on self-control. All right. You've been working on healing. He's been fighting demons. You've been working on whatever you've been working on. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, 8 of Swords. So yeah, not only has he been finding control and dealing with whatever he's got to deal with, he's been investigating the whole situation and also investigating you, looking into you. And he's sure about this. With the 8 of Swords reverse, he's very, very sure about this. That's why he's on his way to you right now. And I feel like because he's not battling anything and dealing with anything, he's now free to go towards you. All right, I got to go. Bye.